It's time for a weekly cybersecurity news recap, brought to you by my AI-generated self. Russian hacker group Trident Ursa attempted to hack a large petroleum refining company in a NATO country. According to the report, the attack occurred on August 30th, but the hacking attempt was unsuccessful. Trident Ursa usually targets Ukrainian organizations using the Ukrainian language. However, it seems that they expanded their efforts, using the English language to target entities supporting Ukraine. The latest news also includes the Guardian hacking incident, which the company believes to be a ransomware attack. The incident debilitated the Guardian's internal networks, knocking out Wi-Fi connections in buildings and access to shared corporate services and financial systems. Online publishing wasn't affected, and despite the disruptions, the company said they'll be able to continue publishing prints as well. Breaking news from LastPass. In a blog post, the chief executive of LastPass once again confirmed that a threat actor had recently gained access to backups of its production data. What's concerning is the type of information that was accessed. LastPass says that the hackers copied some customer account information, like phone numbers, billing addresses, email addresses, and IP addresses. The attackers were also able to copy a backup of customer vault data that contains both unencrypted data, such as website URL, as well as fully encrypted sensitive fields, such as website usernames and passwords, secure notes, and form-filled data. Experts seem to be very frustrated. After all, when LastPass says that hackers were able to copy a backup of customer vault data, and that's exactly what the firm says, it means that the threat actor theoretically now has access to all those passwords. Of course, if the attacker can crack the stolen vaults. More breaking news this week came from Fortnite makers, who are ought to pay a $520 million penalty for violating children's privacy and tricking players into making purchases. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission secured record-breaking settlements for 2 cases. The company Epic Games agreed to pay a $275 million fine for collecting personal data on Fortnite players under the age of 13 without informing their parents or obtaining their consent. It will also refund $245 million to customers, mostly children, who were affected by the so-called dark patterns and billing practices. That's not the only case this week of a company breaking user trust. Mozbo, a shopping app specializing in beauty products, has exposed the data of its customers. The Cybernews research team discovered usernames, ID, and chats with support agents left for anyone to access. After the Cybernews contacted the app developer, the database was closed from public access. However, Mozbo didn't provide any additional information on how long the dataset has been exposed and whether threat actors could use the hard-coded secrets to expose data. However, an even bigger case of data exposure was also discovered this week. Echo, a global shoe manufacturer and retailer, exposed millions of documents online. According to our researchers, over 60 GB of user data was exposed to the public since June 2021. Not only could anyone have modified the data, but it also likely left the company open to an attack. While it's impossible to know if malicious actors took advantage of the Echo leak, users are advised to keep an eye on the company's content to avoid malicious phishing attempts. That's it for weekly cybersecurity world news this time. I'll continue to update you with the latest world news and cybersecurity incidents, so like and subscribe to stay on top of it all.